Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In today's math video, we're going to be talking about proportions. So by the end of this video, hopefully you will have a fundamental, a basic understanding of how to deal with proportions. So before we jump into the examples right away, let us get to know how we can deal with proportions. So imagine we have a triangle. We already know that the area of a triangle is half base times height. Now let's say we triple the height. What happens to the area? Well, if we triple the height, the new height is going to become 3h. So now that our height changed, this is going to change our entire equation for our area of the triangle. The new area is going to be half times base times 3h. Now when we add that to the entire formula, it's going to become 3 times half times base times height, making it 3 times the area of the old formula. So the two examples that we're going to take today relate to this equation here. So this equation states that the total amount of energy emitted by a star each second is called luminosity, L, which is related to the distance d in meters away from Earth, and B, its brightness measured in watts per square meter by the formula above. So in this formula we have up there, it's going to basically relate to these two examples that are coming right now. Example 1 states, if one star is 3 times as far away from Earth as another and twice as bright, its luminosity is how many times greater than that of the other star? So here, the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to translate these words here to math. So let's break down the question. It states that 3 times is far away from Earth. They're referring to distance. So this means we're going to be multiplying 3 with our d in the original formula. And then they say twice as bright. So that means we're going to be multiplying the original formula, b, with 2. So this is how it's supposed to look like. After we plug in all these numbers that we just said, we're just going to begin simplifying it. So we're going to have our 3d squared and then our 2 times b. So basically after we simplify everything, we're just going to have 3 squared times 2 left. 3 squared gives us 9, 9 times 2 gives us 18. Now going through the example, we know our answer is going to be D. Now let's just go into our next example. Our next example states that astronomers see 2 equally bright stars, star A and star B, in the night sky, but the luminosity of star A is 1/9 of the luminosity of star B. The distance of star A from Earth is what fraction of the distance of star B from Earth? Now, as we did before, the first thing we're going to be doing, the first step we're going to be doing is we're going to be translating this to math. So our area, as they said, of the first star, star A, equals to 1/9 of the luminosity of star B. So then we're just going to begin plugging in our original formula, which says that 4 pi times xd squared of B equals to 1/9 of 4 pi d squared times B. So what we're searching for here is x. So our x squared equals to 4 times pi times d squared equals to 1/9 of 4 pi times d squared times b. So here we're just going to begin cancelling out our original formula, which is 4 pi times d squared on both sides. So that's going to give us leave us with x squared equals to 1/9. So square root of 1/9 leaves us with x equals to 1/3. So the final answer of question 2 is going to be C. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments, and we'll hopefully see you in our next math lesson.